Hello, it's me again. Your hair couldn't hold me down.
Hey guys, I am trying to work on the lighting a little bit in here because I know that it's really bad and you guys can never actually see me very well inside my house. So I'm working on that. Let me know how this setup is and if you can see me a little bit better. Okay, so anyways, on to the video. Today I am on my lunch break for homeschool, and so I was going to make myself something to eat, and I realized that I was out of the things that I normally prep, which is rice. I usually have some sort of steamed or roasted vegetables in the refrigerator. I usually have celery chopped, carrots chopped, cucumbers chopped, things like that, where I could just pull it all out, either toss it in the microwave, which I know microwaves aren't the best thing, but either toss it in the microwave or throw it all in a salad bowl and go. So I'm out of everything. I had a little bit of rice left over, and my kiddo had that for lunch with, yeah. So anyways, I thought I would show you guys what I do whenever I meal prep, especially whenever you are busy. And I know that a lot of you guys work and you're like, I don't have time to eat healthy, and I get it. I so freaking get it. Regardless of the fact that I stay home or not, we are so busy, and sometimes it's so tempting to just eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and call it good. Or if we're running out and about, it's a lot easier to drive through a drive-through. I still eat plant-based, but it's just still not the best. Let me just show you guys what I have going on here, and that makes it a lot easier.
I'm back and smiling for what's to happen next. I think it's time you call your guy.
Steamer pan, and it is ready. I'm going to throw the sugar snap peas in there. I have a pan back here with some water, a wok, and I have the oven preheated to 450.
I run a nice route, but I feel my heart fading. Reminiscing past rides with Tatsuo and Kaneda. Yeah, and before we meet the maker, one of these nights, you find out what you're made of. You can fight it till your last breath collapses or accept.
First, I'm going to do the brown rice. I have 2 cups of water, and then I'm going to add 1 cup of brown rice. Okay, so while that is going, we are going to throw our veggies in that we're going to steam.
Let them things out in the basket. I'm on. River City to Riverside look alive. I cast shadows in the night from a neon Madden sign. Billy and Jimmy Lee watched the 6-pack in 99. Fight or flight divide, now it's only fight to fight. The life is spicy.
I was going to show you guys, I put these veggie burgers on parchment paper, and that way I wouldn't have to oil the pan or add any more fat to it. So I'm going to pop these in the oven.
I ain't for sale though. Keep the offer, even the extremists can't be bought in the crack of dawn joggers. I write lines between day walkers and midnight marauders, prepping hooks like Ruthless Robbie, motherfucking Lawler. Don't know what y'all heard, the pearls are hard and center, but if she could slow dance on a floor full of phantasmal killers, then I let her wear my hoodie, come and fly shotgun.
For my vegetables, I always saute them in water. And for my husband and my little girls, I usually either use olive oil or coconut oil. So right now, that's why I broke up the veggies how I did. My daughter doesn't like bell peppers and onions, so I'm going to saute, she said yuck. So I'm going to saute some mushrooms separate for her, and then I'm going to saute some peppers and onions separate for my husband. Now I've got my hubbies going, and I just added some olive oil to this, and I've added a few of the peppers and onions, and I still had quite a bit of peppers and onions left over, about this amount. So I'm going to put this in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer, and this will be the perfect amount for fajitas for him for another time, or if it's just like an impromptu dinner and I'm like, what am I going to make tonight? I can throw these straight out of the freezer into the pan and make some peppers and onions, and that will be perfect for fajitas. So that's what I'm going to do with these. So I prepped another ahead of time right there just by chopping up this extra little bit of vegetables. Okay, something else that I am going to add to my bags of celery. Apples are the fruit that is on sale right now and in season. you can buy a bag of apples for really, really cheap. So I'm going to take a couple of apples and I'm going to use half of an apple per bag. If you have more apples on hand, you can add a whole apple per snack bag, but I'm just going to do half. And now if you don't want them to turn brown, which when they turn brown, that just means that they've oxidized. It does not mean that they're bad. You could take lemon and rub it on them or sprinkle lemon over them, but I'm not really worried about that. So I'm just going to chop them up and put half of an apple in each bag. Okay, now I have these little containers, and I am going to mix up some PB2 in a bowl and dish them out into the little containers, and I'm going to slide that down into the bags as well.
Silver bullets in the glove compartment, Billy Compton and company, come with me, run your keys, your jewels.
Now, if you guys are on a higher fat diet, instead of using the PB2, you could use regular peanut butter. I'll show you what I buy. This is usually what I buy if you're looking for a cheap version. If you're looking to spend a little bit more, Aldi has a Simply Nature brand that is organic. And but the only ingredients in this are peanuts and a little bit of salt. That's it, peanuts and salt. So if you're on a higher fat diet than you could use peanut butter instead. And you can get these little containers at Walmart. Or sometimes you can find them at the Dollar General or a place like TJ Maxx or Ross or things like that.
You can't unbelieve, spade's a spade, but only me rolls up my sleeve. Just an American saber wolf on these London streets. No one thing.
Non-vegan thing. Warning, warning. I buy these. John Soul's Food, chicken fajitas. It's the pre-made chicken. It's cheaper to just buy actual chicken and thaw it out, but this is a lot easier for me because it's already prepped. But you could buy chicken, chop it up and prep it however you or your plant family member or your non-vegan family member wants. So I'm going to toss this bag in with my husband's veggies that I've already sauteed quite a while. I'm going to toss this in, and then this is going to be part of his meal prep. He's going to have this for dinner tonight, and then I'm going to put it in a little container for him to have for lunch tomorrow. For my viewers who work and are on the go, I have this container for me, and I have this container for my hubby. So this one, for my plant-based friends, this is how we're going to do things. So I'm going to go ahead and plate some stuff up in this, and then I'm going to show you, okay? Okay, so I put about half of that on there. This is what it looks like so far. Okay, now I'm going to use one of my veggie patties, my veggie burger patties, which they turned out awesome. Putting them on that parchment paper made them nice and crispy. So I'm going to just set it on top. You could chop it up cute. We'll just do that for the sake of the video. Hold on. All right. So we've got our burger chopped up. And these other slots, we are going to put, I'm going to add in some cucumbers and tomatoes in one slot together. Okay, and then for the final slot, I would add some kind of fruit since you don't have any fruit with your lunch. This is just peaches or mango. I think this one's mango. So you could just slide that in there, or I buy these, and I know they're for children, supposed to be for children, but these are really good, and they don't have any bad ingredients in them. Just apples, apple juice concentrate, water, peach puree, natural flavors, and ascorbic acid to maintain color, which is basically vitamin C. So these are really good, and you could just slide that in your slot. So it could look like this with your peaches in there. Or, I mean, you could get any little fruit cups. They have, like, papayas and pineapples and stuff like that. Or you could add your little, you know, somehow fit it in there where you fold it in and then put your lid on. And there you go. That is a perfect balanced lunch. And it's delicious, easy to make. If you had 4 of these, or say you're only going to bring your lunch 3 times that week, you just go ahead and put your stuff in here, slide it in the fridge, and then in the morning, after you make your smoothie to go, you just pull it out, and there you have it, your lunch. If you do not have the divider tray meal prep things, do not fret. You can use any of these little short, squatty, large containers, and that would be fine. You could use any containers really. These are just nicer whenever they're wide and short because you can see the food that you're making and, you know, prep it that way. So we're gonna put one into this with using our steamed veggies.
Me rolls up my sleeve, just an American.
Okay, I've got it all done up, and I'm going to show you guys what I've got going. So, I'm going to eat this right now, which is a big salad with a veggie burger. It's got the peppers with it, and then the cucumbers, and then I have a snack for later on today.
On these London streets, know one thing, don't pick a fight with the man who's died twice and doesn't believe in the Lord of light. 50-50's my norm, you don't want to see my risky. Just tell him that I'm coming and I'm bringing hell with me.
Hello, it's me again. Your hair couldn't hold me down.
I added a little bit less rice, and then he's going to take 2 of these tortillas. And then here is the remainder of the mushrooms that I made for my daughter, and that the rest of those black beans, because she loves black beans and mushrooms. And then I was going to tell you guys, I always have 2 dressings around. I like to make my dressings a lot, but I always have 2 around for like backup. And so I have this poppy seed, organic poppy seed one. I also love the Brianna's poppy seed. And then I also have this organic tahini goddess dressing. Both of these came from Aldi and they are so bomb. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you guys like this video, if you want to see more meal prepping videos and you want me to record it, because I do it all the time anyways, let me know in the comments down below. Bye, guys.
Hello, it's me